Today, a lot of people are once again talking about Claressa Shields, and the conversation is getting louder than ever. No matter where you look, there always seems to be another debate, another headline, or another controversy surrounding her name. One thing that nobody can deny is her confidence. She speaks with complete belief in herself, and she never hesitates to let people know how highly she thinks of her accomplishments. While some admire that attitude, others believe she sometimes takes things too far. Critics argue that she often makes big claims that create excitement, but do not always lead to the kind of results people expect. Over the last several months, many boxing fans have been wondering what her next move would be inside the ring. Supporters were expecting news about another major fight, a title defense, or a high-profile matchup. Instead, while other fighters seemed to be announcing new opportunities and upcoming events, there was very little concrete information about what Shields would be doing next. This led to growing curiosity among fans, especially because she had previously suggested that she might be taking a step back from boxing for a while after her fight against Franchon Crews-Dezern. At the time, Shields explained that she wanted to spend more energy on her music ambitions. She spoke about exploring opportunities outside of boxing and hinted that exciting projects were on the way. However, many people who followed those announcements began asking the same question: where is the music? Despite the excitement surrounding her statements, there was no major hit song, no viral moment, and no breakthrough release that captured widespread attention. As a result, some observers started wondering whether the plans were progressing as promised. Even so, Shields continued sharing updates and celebrating various achievements connected to her music journey. To her supporters, this showed dedication and optimism. To critics, however, it looked like small developments were being presented as major milestones. The difference in opinion created even more discussion online. Every time she posted a teaser or hinted at something new, reactions were divided between those who believed something important was coming and those who felt they had heard the same promises before. One of the biggest points of criticism involved the repeated suggestions that a huge announcement was just around the corner. Fans were told to stay tuned. Excitement was built up. Expectations continued to rise. Yet when the anticipated dates arrived, many people felt that nothing truly significant had happened. What started as a promise of news in a few days often stretched into weeks, and then into months. For some followers, patience began turning into frustration. The situation became even more interesting when Shields mentioned that she had secured a massive multi-million-dollar deal. Naturally, that statement attracted immediate attention. Whenever an athlete or celebrity mentions a deal worth millions of dollars, people want details. They want to know which company is involved, what the agreement includes, and why it matters. Large business partnerships are usually announced with official statements, press releases, promotional campaigns, and clear information for the public. Because of that, many people started asking questions. They wanted to know who the partner was and what exactly had been signed. Some wondered if additional information would soon be released. Others questioned why there seemed to be so much mystery surrounding something that was being described as a major achievement. In today's world, where news spreads instantly and companies often promote important deals as quickly as possible, people have become accustomed to seeing evidence alongside the announcement. Eventually, Shields revealed the opportunity that had generated so much anticipation. According to her, it represented an important step forward and had the potential to create new opportunities for her career. She described it as a meaningful accomplishment and something she was genuinely proud of. From her perspective, the move marked progress and opened doors that could lead to future success beyond boxing. Still, because of the build-up that came before it, reactions remained mixed. Expectations had grown so high that many fans were imagining something enormous. Some expected a blockbuster championship fight announcement. Others thought a major endorsement deal with a global brand might be on the way. There were people who predicted a magazine cover story, a prestigious award, or perhaps a groundbreaking project designed to inspire young athletes around the world. After all, Shields has often referred to herself as the greatest female boxer of all time. Whether people agree with that statement or not, such a bold claim naturally creates high expectations. When someone places themselves at the very top of their sport, every move is examined closely. Fans expect headlines. They expect major achievements. They expect announcements that match the confidence being displayed. That is why the response to her latest news has been so divided. Some people believe she deserves credit for expanding her brand and exploring opportunities beyond boxing. They see an athlete trying to build a larger career and take advantage of her platform. Others feel that the constant teasing and dramatic build-up have created disappointment because the final reveal did not match the excitement that was generated beforehand. Regardless of which side people support, one thing is clear. Claressa Shields remains a figure who knows how to keep people talking. Whether through her boxing accomplishments, business ventures, music ambitions, or social media presence, she continues to attract attention everywhere she goes. Her supporters remain loyal, her critics remain vocal, and the debates surrounding her seem far from over. As the next chapter of her career unfolds, fans will be watching closely to see whether future announcements deliver the kind of impact that many have been waiting for. Many people were expecting a major announcement from Claressa Shields, especially after all the hints and build-up she had been sharing for weeks. Fans thought she might reveal a huge boxing match, a major sponsorship deal, or some kind of career-changing opportunity. Instead, when the announcement finally arrived, a lot of people were left feeling disappointed. The reaction online was mixed, but one thing became clear very quickly. The reveal was not what many people had imagined. Rather than announcing a championship fight or a groundbreaking business partnership, Shields revealed that she would be serving as a main stage judge for the Baddies Gone Wild Columbia editions. That was the big news she had been teasing. As soon as the announcement became public, social media users started asking questions. Some people were confused about the event itself. If the auditions were connected to Columbia, why were they taking place in Atlanta, Georgia instead of Columbia? It was one of the first questions people raised after reading the details. According to the announcement, the auditions were scheduled for June 13th at Shadowbox Studios in Atlanta. While some supporters congratulated Shields on the opportunity, many critics felt the role did not match the level of excitement that had been created beforehand. They argued that the build-up made it sound like something much bigger was coming. The conversation quickly expanded beyond the audition event itself. Online commentators began connecting Shields to ongoing discussions about her personal life and the controversies that have surrounded her over the past year. Some people brought up comparisons that had been circulating on social media, linking her situation to stories involving other public figures who had been accused of becoming involved in complicated relationship situations. These comparisons were based mostly on internet rumors and speculation, but that did not stop people from discussing them. Critics pointed to past drama involving Shields and claimed that she had often found herself at the center of conversations about relationships, friendships, and personal conflicts. Whether those accusations were fair or not, they became part of the broader discussion surrounding her latest announcement. Social media users revisited old stories, previous interviews, and past rumors, creating a wave of commentary that extended far beyond boxing. Many people also noted how different this announcement felt compared to the accomplishments that originally made Shields famous. After all, she built her reputation as one of the most accomplished female boxers in history. She became known for winning titles, breaking records, and proving herself against elite competition. Because of that, some fans expected future headlines to focus on athletic achievements rather than reality television projects. When organizers officially announced the lineup of judges and hosts for the event, Shields was listed among the featured names. The promotional message encouraged people to attend and participate in the auditions. While that may have been exciting news for followers of the show, not everyone was impressed. Some critics viewed the role as a step down from the type of opportunities they believed someone of Shields' status should be pursuing. A number of online commentators argued that the announcement felt disconnected from the image Shields has spent years building. They questioned whether judging auditions for a reality-based entertainment project was really the career move that deserved months of anticipation and teasing. Others suggested that the reveal simply did not live up to the expectations that had been created. The timing of the announcement also became a topic of discussion. Around the same period, boxer Amanda Serrano was receiving significant attention and praise for major achievements and media recognition. Because of this, some critics couldn't help comparing the two situations. They pointed out that while one boxer was making headlines for accomplishments connected to her athletic career, Shields was generating attention for a reality television audition event. Of course, supporters of Shields saw things differently. They argued that athletes should be free to explore opportunities outside of sports. In their view, there is nothing wrong with expanding into entertainment, media, or television. Many successful athletes have built careers beyond their original profession, so they believe Shields is simply doing the same thing. Still, the criticism continued. Some observers claimed the move suggested that Shields was struggling to find opportunities at the highest level of boxing. Others believe she was simply taking whatever opportunities were available in order to remain visible in the public eye. These opinions spread rapidly online, fueling even more debate. For some critics, the biggest issue was perception. They argued that a boxer who frequently describes herself as the greatest female fighter of all time should be making headlines through major sporting events, championship fights, and prestigious partnerships. They felt that appearing as a judge at a reality show audition did not match the image of a dominant, world-class athlete. Others went even further, describing the situation as a significant fall from where Shields once appeared to be professionally. They suggested that the role looked more like a quick paycheck than a carefully planned career move. Whether fair or unfair, that opinion gained traction across social media platforms where discussions about celebrity careers often become highly emotional. Some commentators also pointed to the reputation of certain reality television productions, noting that they are often associated with controversy, arguments, and dramatic confrontations. Because of that reputation, critics questioned why a successful athlete with substantial earnings and an established legacy would choose to associate herself with that type of environment. Supporters responded by arguing that entertainment is a business and visibility matters. They pointed out that appearing on television, serving as a judge, and reaching new audiences can be beneficial for personal branding. From their perspective, Shields may simply be expanding her influence beyond the boxing world and connecting with different audiences. At the end of the day, the announcement has once again placed Claressa Shields at the center of public debate. Some people see the opportunity as a smart business move and another way to grow her brand. Others view it as a disappointing development that falls short of the expectations attached to someone with her accomplishments. Regardless of where people stand, one thing remains true. Shields continues to attract attention wherever she goes. Whether through boxing, social media, entertainment projects, or personal controversies, she remains a figure who keeps people talking. And judging by the reaction to this latest announcement, that conversation is not slowing down anytime soon.